everybody, it's Ruth Humphries here, and I'm here today to talk to you about ice cream. Of course I am, naturally, that's exactly what you would expect me to be talking about in this video. The ice cream in particular is this beautiful, actually green tea ice cream, which I really love. Might not look that great, but it's just lovely. And it's something I like to treat myself to. Right, so obviously I'm not actually here to tell you about ice cream, but I am here to tell you about having your ice cream, having your dessert first. What does that actually mean? Well, there's something which comes to us when we enjoy some ice cream or something we love to do beforehand, before we have to get down to work. And I think if you're like me, you've grown up with the idea, and what we tell our children as well, that you must have, that you have your dessert after your meal, so you don't spoil things. But the kind of ice cream we're talking about, the kind of dessert we're talking about, is actually the kind of dessert which will help us. And it's probably not food, although it could be. So what we're actually looking at today is an activity you'd love to do, and an activity you love to do as a child. So in my example, I loved to play the piano as a child, and I loved to do that. It helped me process emotions, it was playful, and just having that time to play the piano, not for any exams or anything like that, would really help me. And recently I found the same, actually. So what I do is, if I've got work to do, I will often spend some time playing the piano, having my dessert, my ice cream, so to speak, before I start on the work. And what you find with this is it gets you into the flow. Having something you love to do, it doesn't stop you from doing the work which needs to be done. There is obviously an element of procrastination, but you actually do so much better because it gets you into the flow, but it's finding the right activity and the activity which supports you. As another example, I love to draw and I love to be artistic. And so one of the things which will really support me before I need to do some work is to do some drawing. And for a long time, I saw that as being procrastinating, I guess, really, and being a waste of time. But when I'm creative and I have my ice cream first, my dessert first, instead of waiting until I've got all my work done for the day and then relaxing, then doing that activity, well, I find that my work goes more smoothly, I'm calmer, I've been able to entertain that inner child, and you know what, that inner child needs time for her. So, and it doesn't need to be very long. So it's about finding that activity. Now, how do we find that activity? Well, as I said, it's often something we love to do as a child. So one of the things to do is actually to just go back and see what you can remember, what you love to do. It may well be something you still do now, but you feel like is maybe childish, or certainly something you wouldn't do in your work day. So it could be drawing, it could be writing, it could be going for a walk in nature, it could be a particular type of sport or activity, it could be listening to music. What it's not going to be is something which numbs you out. You're looking for an activity which brings you alive and you love and you could do all day. But in this process, we're not going to do it all day because we actually need to get work done as well. So it gets you into the flow of where you need to be. Get precise. You may think, why on earth is she having green tea ice cream, which looks a little bit weird, and I'm aware of that, but it's delicious. I find that it really supports me. Ice cream supports me, it's awesome. But I get precise. If it was a different ice cream, it wouldn't help me so much. It's, for me, very precise and very delicate. So, for example, if you love to walk in nature, where do you like to walk in nature? Is there somewhere particular you like to go to? I have a lovely stream which is just one small point of our park, and just having a walk past that stream will put me in a really good place, will make me feel creative. It takes me 2 minutes and I've done it. But it's very precise. If I was just going out for a breath of fresh air, yeah, it might work, but it's getting the precision, it's finding those things. If you don't know what that is, or you don't have any clue at all, then stay tuned, because I'll be letting you know about other videos and meditations you can use to help you tap into your inner child and find these activities. If you have a little bit of an idea what this might be, make a few notes now, journal a little bit, and then perhaps go back to that at the end. So as I say, it wants to be something that supports you, it wants to be something creative, it wants to be something you would do all day if you could, and it needs to be something which is precise. So get clear, get the real details, even if it feels like it's almost over the top. You know, what is that thing? You'll know it when you come to it. It will be the thing which makes you light up. And don't worry if you think people are going to laugh at you or think it's a bit strange. You know, as I say, this may look a bit strange, doesn't look great on camera, I've got it. It would have been perfect if I'd had a beautiful ice cream, you know, like a ice cream sundae. But for me, an ice cream sundae would numb me out. This refreshes me, I love it, it's quirky, and it works. So that's the main things. You're looking for something you love to do as a child. If you don't know what that is, then check out the videos below, and there's one which actually walks you through this, or get in touch. You're looking for something precise, quirky, or maybe not quirky, but don't be afraid. Don't be worried about how other people will see it. This is the thing which lights you up. This is the thing which supports you. And so, at the end of it, you find that you have something which you love. Your dessert, you're having your dessert first. And if you fancy it, just have a bit of ice cream as well. All right, I'd love to hear what you come up with. Get in touch, and I will see you soon. Happy playing!